guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on our F1 2020 My Driver Career Mode episode number 6 for the Vietnam Grand Prix. If you missed our last video in Bahrain, tune into that. It was chaotic, but really rewarding. Really rewarding. Our best result of the season so far, and let's see if we can bank on this momentum. Anyway, here we are into the R&D screen. I'm going to rush a rear wing end plate. That was in English, but it will reduce the drag on our car, which will really help. Somehow, I don't know. I don't know this technical stuff. Anyway, here we are. Now this is a very exciting track because, well, obviously F1 was supposed to race here last year, but it didn't because I don't know. Unless you've been living under a rock, the world's kind of changed. Anyway, we invested in a gearbox upgrade because we're burning through the gearbox, and here we are into the week, and no rain. Yep, we're first. We finished FP1 first in an Alfa Romeo. Yeah. Speechless. Like no, there's no question. For comparison, Gio finished 15th, which utterly ridiculous. That shouldn't. Anyway, so here we are with some interview questions. Apparently, we're locked in the battle with Daniel Ricciardo, and my brain was processing because I am not big brain. Anyway, there we go.
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you?
I mean, yeah. I'll just say that because I don't want to get fired.
You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners?
Wow. I was really tempted to no comment this, but I just I just played the ignorant game.
Appreciate your time.
And thank you. Anyway, we increased the difficulty by 5 because our result in FP1 was ridiculous, and we finished P11. And that's more like it, right? That's what you'd expect. I mean, best case scenario, but for Alfa Romeo, yeah. Anyway, let's head on to
Well,
FP3.
we're gonna do it again.
I'm sorry about the music bite. Anyway, we finished a full second ahead of Max Verstappen. That, again, Lewis Hamilton as well. I mean, wow. All right, well, I guess let's just head into qualifying. Wow, hopes are up. Anyway, here we are in the setup screen. We decided to run an increased top speed setup, which will increase our top speed and lower the downforce. And here we are, first qualifying lap with Q1. And like I said in my last video, we'll be showing the quickest laps of our qualifying sessions in full. If you've noticed, there's no cuts, which means that this was our best lap. Can I see where I'm going with this? Anyway, here we are, going around turn 4, 5. Sorry, I have the map in front of me. I have no idea what I'm saying. Anyway, here we are, going down the long main, I guess, back straight. And here we are. We're going around the hairpin of turn 7, turn 8. I do have to say, this track it's a hodgepodge of famous F1 corners. So that one was very reminiscent. Actually, no, the one coming up is very reminiscent of the hairpin at Monaco. And we're on this very, like this is basically China's back straight, the curve. Anyway, here we are into the hairpin of turn 11. And then this is 2 turns, technically, turn 12 right here. This is kind of, I'm assuming, based off Monaco, or the last hairpin was. And then here we are heading into turn 13, into the kink of turn 14, and this is Maggots and Beckett's from Silverstone, except with walls that could kill your car. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not a fan of this circuit. I mean, I'm not the best judge to decide for the game because, well, I'm not an actual driver, and we never actually got to see the race here. Oh my goodness, we almost hit the wall at turn 22. Anyway, turn 23, and across the line in P5, which isn't bad, I do have to say. But as we enter the pits, I stupidly accelerate, and we get a warning for speeding in the pit lane. It's not good. We'll not do that again. Anyway, we're going down the order. We're in P8, and for some reason, I decided to go out again because my anxieties about the qualifying glitch come back. So here we are, we're on another lap. As you can see, I'm trying to like adjust all my settings because I was saving ERS and fuel. Oh my god, turn 22. Anyway, yeah, so that was a scare, but we get there wide through turn 1. We ride the curb. Oh dear, that is messy, to say the least. Moving to turn 2. This is the kink at turn 3. Braking good. The curb, and then we kind of lose control. And open! No. Yeah, that happened. We finished P7. Not bad. Not bad at all. And Geo finishes P18. I definitely outperforming the car. But the Red Bulls and the Mercedes did well. Anyway, here we are. Q2, we actually make it past this corner, and here we are down the long back straight into the hairpin. We brake a little late, and we go very wide. We ride the curb. Whoa, we lose the car, and we... Ooh. Yeah, we hit the wall. We broke the wing. So that kind of put this lap in the garbage. We still finished P4. Pretty good. Oh my god, we sped in the pit lane again. If we do that again, we're gonna get a penalty. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway, we're P10. We have to go out again, and we're up by about like few 1/100ths of a second. So not great, but we gotta make it up. Here we are into the discount Maggots and Beckett's, and oh my god, oh, wow, interesting lines, to say the least. And we're up. We've made up. We've lost all that. Nope, we lost all that time. Go wide through turn 21, heading to turn 22. Pretty good. Yeah. As you can tell, I do not like Vietnam. Oh god. Oh! I rest my case. And then we get eliminated from Q2. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise. We're in an Alfa Romeo. That's kind of to be expected. We shouldn't even make it into Q3 like we did the last 2 races. But that's what happened. Kind of you're expected. No real surprises. Except the fact that Charles Leclerc is all the way down in P10. But, I mean, we're basically... So we're going to start the race P13th, our lowest qualifying position. What are we going to do back here? I do not know. But what I can tell you is that I am not very good at starting in the middle. Let's get into the race.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. Anthony Davidson will be sharing his insights alongside me once again today. And great to have you here. What should we be looking out for?
What is Esteban Ocon doing so far back on the grid? He's not been able to find his pace at all this weekend, and he could be in for an unpleasant Grand Prix. And of course, it's looking very close here today. A lot's going to be riding on those first few corners, and then the question becomes who can manage their tyres so they're in a better position to push hard towards the end.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Sainz, Ricciardo, Norris and Sergio Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Skip and Kvyat, Gasly, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen and Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
You got it, Jeff. I mean, we just have to make 3 places. How hard can that be? Anyway, we're going to go for a 2-stop. We're going to go from 2 sets of softs to a set of medium tires. For some reason, they're the exact same strategy, even if the hards. How that makes sense, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go with that. It's the fastest strategy, and we did out-qualify Gio. And here we go for 5 red lights into the inaugural Vietnam Grand Prix. 5 red lights are out, and it's lights out, and away we go. Up the middle, between the Renault and the Racing Point and Paris. Norris is in front. We have a great launch off the line. But oh, we have to brake hard as Ricciardo brake checks us in the corner. We're back behind Leclerc. Stroll's trying to go around the out. He's taking the inside line. And we're going to try and go around on the outside into turn 3. Braking hard, going wide in the corner. If we take the inside, we rob it from Stroll. I get PTSD from Q1, and we're up. And here we go, down the straight. But we're getting swarmed by the Alpha Tauri of Kvyat, and Stroll is on the side. We're going 3 wide into the corner of, I don't know, P6, P7, turn 7. Oh, I can't speak. P9, and we're heading to the hairpin of P8, which I'm pretty sure is just, yeah. I should have studied the map before I started the recording. Anyway, here's a replay. As you can see, we're going Kvyat's in the slipstream, and then Stroll just kind of picks up on the slipstream too. We're going 3 wide, and this corner is not meant to be taken 3 wide. So we have to brake late, and we do cut the corner of turn 7, but we had to, otherwise we would have just collided. Speaking of collisions, we're banging tires with Leclerc as we head into the hairpin, and we kind of cut that corner too. Yeah, just heads up, this first lap is my sloppiest lap I've ever done. Anyways, braking. Oh, we brake way too late. Leclerc brake checks, so we have to go wide, and Stroll takes the advantage. Now, Kvyat, we're going through the makeshift Maggots and Beckett. Ooh, near the wall, near the wall, near the wall. Oh my god, I am a wall magnet today. As Kvyat tries to go around us on the outside, he has the inside line. We try to give him space. He kicks us off the course. Kvyat, chill. Oh my goodness. Like, you're trying to ram us off the road and kill us? And there you go, there's a lap of Hanoi. Not great. Here's some replays. As you can see, clearly cut the hairpin at turn 11. And brake checked by Leclerc. Not really, actually, that was my bad. I missed my braking zone. I tried to do a risky dive bomb. And here we go, as you can see. Okay. On his replay, I did punt Kvyat first, but then he punts me back, and that's very obvious. You can see the jerk in the front of the front wing of the car as he does a weird adjustment. Anyway, we're on to lap 3. DRS is enabled, and we're going to try to get past Stroll in turn 1, and we miss our braking point. Miss our braking point past the racing point. Get it? Anyway, heading into turn 5, out of turn 5. And here we go, down the straight. We're behind Stroll, we get the DRS, and Kvyat, man, he's being a real pain in our backside. We're going to dive bomb him down the hairpin. This is the hairpin at turn 11. Yeah, you can clearly tell I have no idea what I'm talking about. Hanoi is just a very confusing circuit in general. Like, the amount of turns in this track is the most unconventional track shit. Anyway, enough ranting about the track that I absolutely despise. We're just going to go to the makeshift Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, there's a wall! Okay, I think we're fine. We're fine. There's a love tap. Should be fine. Kvyat gets by us. We're going to go and... Oh, he punts us! And whoa! Wow. Norris pounces on the opportunity. Takes us inside.
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I get it, Jeff. Gee. Oh, wait, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, wow. Okay, that was not so much of a love tap as it was a huge collision. But how did that happen? Here's our front wing cam, trying to just get an idea of what events just transpired, and oh, okay, yeah, that collision at the wall was and I did it again. And here's where Kvyat punts us, and we ride the curb like like a skater, a pro skater, like some Tony Hawk level stuff. Look at this, like we're basically riding that like we're at a skate park. Vietnam Drift, eh? Now you get the title of the video. Anyway. Oh god.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Thanks, Jeff. See, you just it's lap 4 already, and I've lost my front wing like twice.
Okay, copy that.
So it's on to lap 5 because I think I need to push as Norris tries to get past us, but we brake late into the corner. Ooh. All right. We didn't miss our brake zone there, so we were good. Anyway, we head into the pits, and this time I make sure not to speed in the pit. Like that, good. So we're hitting really early, a lot earlier than when we were expected to. I think it was like we were going to go 8 laps, so we're pitting 3 laps early, and so the entire field's going to pass us. We're going to be in last. Can you tell I hate this circuit? I don't think you can. Anyway, here we go. The pit cruise. Okay. Yes. Good. Good.
Go. go.
9.8 second pit stop. I don't know why my pit crew's so slow. Maybe it's just I don't know. Anyway.
We're doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Right, Jeff. So we're in P10. 20, sorry. Getting a little optimistic there. That's P10 is where I hope to be. But we're doing well. We set a purple second sector. Yep, that's what's going through my head right now. We haven't even been on this. We haven't even completed a lap yet. We've already damaged our new front wing. So I'm mad. And so as North pits early, very early, I try to get past Latifi, heading into turn 6, braking late. Hey, that's pretty good. We did well there. And anyway, we're heading down to the long straight into turn 10. And there's yellow flags up on the course as we're heading down, and oh my, Gasly's going really slow. Let's see what's this is Gasly's cockpit cam. Ooh. Yeah, so there's some sort of engine failure or something, but this just shows that the circuit isn't good. Like, if someone breaks down like Gasly did on that straight of turn 10, heading into the hairpin of turn 11, you're screwed. Like, there's nowhere to pull off safely until the very end, and that's just a disaster waiting to happen. So maybe it was a good thing we didn't go to Vietnam this year. Anyway, here we are. We're behind Russell with the DRS. We try to break into turn 1. Yeah, that's going to happen a few times. We miss our braking zone. We have to rejoin the track safely. And Russell passed us, so we just wasted both time and energy. I'm not salty. I'm not. I swear I'm not. Anyway, we call into rich and overtake mode with DRS. And we're going to see if we can pull the same move as we did on Latifi. As we brake late into the corner. Okay, we gave Russell just enough space, and there it is. Good work. I think that's going to be our overtake corner. This will be our best place to overtake. We've done it twice. Anyway, everyone's pitting now, so we've made it back into P12. So we're roughly where we were when the race started, and Ocon just comes out of the pits now, so we're down to P14, which means Stroll passed us out of the pits. Right. So we're heading towards the hairpin, and we get a very encouraging message from Jeff.
It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
And that is the news we want to hear. With a loss of power from Ocon, that should make this pass very easy. So we're going to go for it, but it's not until the hairpin of turn 1 that we get a chance. We try to go on the inside, a little optimistic there. He didn't give us much space, but we went for it. Insert a meme of, was it Ayrton Senna? If you don't go for a gap that doesn't exist, you're not a racer. And there we go, we pass Ocon around turn 5. Good work. Good work on my part, actually. Here we go, here's a replay. We really do, like, Ocon actually gave us quite a bit of respect, although I'm sure he probably wasn't very happy with what he saw. And here we are, we brake a little later out of turn 3, and then into turn 4 we ride the curb. And yeah, well, here's Ocon. He's really going at it at the wheel, trying to hit that apex, but we sail around. Yeah, actually it was very questionable why it was going that. So, we almost ran him into the wall. Anyway. So now we're back sort of onto our pit strategy. Lap 14. This is when Jeff calls us into the pits, and we're going to oblige. So here we are. Going to brake. Do not. Good, we didn't pass the speed limit. And we go into the pit. We're going to box onto a set of medium tires. And I guess get our front wing changed. Although, to be fair, this race, I haven't really felt the effect of a damaged front wing. I mean, to be quite honest, after I damaged the left end plate, apparently, according to my MFD, I actually was racing really well. So here wait. The front wing looks fine. Wait, why are you replacing my front wing if it's fine? Oh my god. So apparently I had damage on my front wing according to the MFD. There was nothing there. When they took the wing off, it looked fine. So why did he replace the wing? So now he just put me further back down the And now Russell passed us. So we're effectively last place. Latifi's behind us, but... Alright. Let's just watch the replay into the pit lane. I just want to check something. So we enter the pit lane. We're going to pass by a camera into the pit lane and pause right there. My front wing's fine. Why did they replace it? Ugh. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna try and make a move past Russell, and we missed the braking point around turn 1 as usual. I mean, that's just how many times have I done that? Anyway, so now Magnussen and Russell are ahead of us. So at this point, I'm very mad about what's been going on this race. Very bad race. So I just chuck it. Which overtake DRS, and I'm going to try and take 2 for 1. Take a 2 for 1 deal around this turn 6, which has been a very good turn for me. We brake, but Magnussen's there. We have to go around on the outside. We take the escape road.
We've been handed a 3-second penalty for obvious corner cutting.
I said some worse things than what the censor beeps said. My God, how, like, okay, here, so this is how all the events transpired. This is how my misery occurred. I missed the break point around turn 1. I have to take the escape road, and I get back by 2 cars. So, go down, gung-ho, and yeah, I had to do that. Like, I could have hit either Russell or Magnussen, and that would have been our races over. So I had to do that, but now I have a 3-second penalty around a track that I suck at. Can you sense my hatred? Can you sense I just don't like Vietnam? Like, I'm kind of happy next year's game won't have this track, but enough about that. We have a lot of work to do. We have 10 laps. I'm going to try and get into the points and build a 3-second gap, so that way we don't feel the penalty inflicted upon us. Norris pits. Norris has been having a pretty bad race as well, so it's good to see that it's not just my bad skills, frankly, but that doesn't mean that I'm good by any means. It just means that I'm just very unlucky, I guess. How did it make any sense? Whatever. Here we are, lap 19. I feel like I've been doing a terrible job commentating. It's been more of a rant. This has been therapeutic. What did you say? Like down below if you kind of get what I'm feeling. Anyway, whoa, my... Oh, God. Ocon's in front of us. See, this is the man who, if you guys don't remember, last race, Ocon also punted us on the curb in Bahrain. We almost got our race ended. So we've got a vendetta against Ocon as well. So first, Kvyat and Ocon have been the people who have been very, very, like, on edge about. Anyway, we're going to try to do the turn 1 move again, but we're a little more reluctant this time. We have to cut the corner, and here we are. We're drafting behind Ocon, and I've had enough. I go around, I take the inside line. Ocon, I catch him napping. Excellent move. Actually, that was a very good overtake, I have to say. I mean, that trumps the overtake I would typically do here. See, like, Ocon left us no space. I don't know why I went for the gap, but here, he leaves so much space. Arguably, that's the line you're supposed to take, but I take a... I just gave him a little love tap. Remind him I was there. You know, you gotta do that sometimes. Not that I encourage hitting people's cars. No. Be safe on the road. In the F1 game, you're fine. Anyway, here we are. We're behind Stroll now, our fellow Canadian, with 3 laps left in the race. Man, for a race that sucks and been terrible, it's actually gone by pretty fast. Anyway, we dived on turn 6. Yes. And into turn 7 and 8, and we get the move done. We're P11. We're 1 place away from the points. Excuse the bar. I just want to show this move. Look at this. There we are. We're back in form again. We do kind of cut the curb, but you got to do what you got to do to get past. And the FIA didn't give us a corner cutting, so we're fine. Anyway, heading into back again, 1 lap later, same spot, and we're right on the rear wing of Kvyat. This is the guy who punted us twice in this race. So we've got a bone to pick with the Russian, heading down the long straight, but it's not until the penultimate lap of the race that we'll get a stab at Kvyat. Rich overtake. Can we make the turn 1 move count? Kvyat punts us again. We lose the back end on the curb, and that punt is all I needed to unleash the beast. As we take around into turn 5, down the DRS straight, we get DRS, we chuck everything, Rich and overtake, and we get in the Kvyat slipstream. We're approaching faster, gaps slower, we dive down the inside, and we're side by side practically. I give him space because, you know, I show my opponent respect. Kvyat, yeah. And we pass Kvyat. P10, we're in the points. Great recovery drive from us, but remember, we still need to have that 3-second gap. And here's the move. Kvyat's on the hards. Okay, so that kind of devalues it a little bit because we're on the softer compound. And here we are. But Kvyat's coming back at us on the straight. We're down to turn 10. there's a little weird kink to turn 10. We're heading into turn 11, the hairpin. We brake late, and Kvyat's still right behind us. Like, he's only, what, 6 tenths behind us. So we have a lot of work to do if we're going to secure P10. But in the end, it's pointless. Valtteri Bottas wins his first race this season. But in the end, we're not able to build that 3-second gap. And so we finished P10 on the track, but
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
11. Yeah, I'm going to want to forget. Oh, my teammate gets... Yeah, that's the final dagger to the heart.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the Vietnam Grand Prix. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. And they certainly deserve it.
So in the end, we finished P11. Our first non-point score of the season and our lowest result yet. I mean, right after our highest. That being said, Lando Norris did not have a very good race as well, but the podium is, at least the podium is realistic. I mean, that's what you see. You either see both Mercedes and Verstappen. That's pretty much it. Any combination of those three, that's our race results. Albon did well for himself, though. The man who finished on a podium twice in the last 2 races did very well. As contrary to real life, Albon fanboy intensify. Anyway, Gio finished P16, so he only made 2 places and he won driver day. That just shows you that this track is not very good. Vietnam's got some work ahead of him. Well, another man who had really bad luck is Pierre Gasly, who DNF'd in 2 out of 3 races that we've had, so hope his luck turns around, as does ours. We're in P6 in the standings, which is ridiculous considering we're in an Alfa Romeo, but yeah, we just accept it. And we're 4th. We're still carrying our team. All the points are ours, even though we didn't score. So we're 4th in the Constructors. And again, it shouldn't be happening, but we're just going to roll with it. Anyway, that was the Vietnam Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to comment down below, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what I'm saying. And stick with us as we venture further into the season. Remember, I'm Isolation Gamer. Stay safe out there. And until next time, peace out.